Hi guys, Intermezzo here. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's my second Homebrew Wednesday video. And I guess before we get too far into this, we're going to have to go fill the glass. And in this house that means a trip to the laundry room. So that's through the family room, down the hall. That's the door to the garage. Winter coats, which I hope we'll be getting rid of soon. And on to the kegerator. Today we're going to go to the left-hand side, which is the dry Irish Stout. This has just been on carbonation for a little bit less than I'd like it to be, so it may not have a head like I'd like. But that's it. The middle tap is empty. That's where the Irish Blonde was going to go. That got accidentally mixed in with some Star Sand and didn't taste very good. And then on the right hand side is a cider. I usually like to have a cider on hand. I've got a friend, she likes it year round. And I wish all of my beers were as clear as this cider generally is. So the first order of business is I wanted to thank all of my subscribers. I actually have 10 subscribers and I didn't have to, chase down family and friends to subscribe. So it just is a testament to the kind of community that we have on YouTube for homebrewing. And I also wanted to answer a viewer question. Somebody PM'd me with a question when I was out in the garage showing the hood that I put in. I'd take you back out there, but I'd have to put a coat on, and who wants to go through that? They asked why I put it so high on the wall. Maybe good to clear up some misinformation. It's not high on the wall. I'm not tall. I'm only 5'5", which is 165, I think, centimeters. So it's probably at a good height for normal people. I wanted it high enough so that people wouldn't hit their head in it. Normal people wouldn't hit their head. And it's just high enough that I can comfortably reach the controls and get it to work. Main progress out there on the brewery was I got an electrical outlet installed. I'd show it to you, but it's an electrical outlet and you've all seen them. I did puzzle through how I want to deal with the ductwork. I originally started off using the flexible hose ductwork that you use for exhaust fans, and I had a little bit of a concern. I have to run down the wall and out. I was worried that being flexible and it's kind of fragile, it would get damaged. And I think I've worked through a solution where I'll have a detachable section that I can use when I'm brewing and using the smoker and do that. As far as brewing activities, I've still got the cider and the John Palmer's 11s in primary fermentation. Fermentation was going a little bit slow. Temperatures here in Ohio dropped back into single digits and even negative digits Fahrenheit. And the fermentation slowed down, so I had to arrange some alternate heating methods, get the activity back up. No airlock activity in the last day or so, so I'm thinking give it another few days and I'll move it into secondary and then let it sit for a while and then get ready to keg it. So that's it on the brew front. Hopefully the weather's going to break here tomorrow. We'll see the last of the single digit temperatures and I'll be able to get some more work done out in the garage. One question I had, if anyone wants to give any feedback, is I've got a stainless steel table that I want to use as a brew stand. It's not going to be heated or anything like that. It's just when I bought it I knew that it was too tall for me. It's 35 inches, which is the height of your standard kitchen counters. I can't set the mash tun on anything that high and get my arm down to the bottom of it, which is probably desirable. So I knew that when I bought it that I'd have to cut the legs down a bit to be able to do that. When it's on this table, the kitchen table, I can get my hand down to the bottom, but I'm wondering should I go a little bit lower than that just to make, I can stick my face in there and see, a lot better what's going on. So any feedback that people have as far as the pluses and minuses of lowering the surface that you work on. Eventually, right now I'm using a kettle and the cooler mash tun. I do have Senki kegs where the lids have been cut out. I'm going to use those eventually and go electric. So keep that in mind as you give feedback. I can always cut more off the legs to make things shorter, but I'm worried if I cut too much off and I'm not happy with the length, well, then I'm screwed. So any feedback would be appreciated. Thank you to all the subscribers, and I'm amazed people are actually watching, so I must be doing something right. And hopefully we'll see you all next week. Cheers.